It looks like Gen Z is the worst generation ever. So because TikTok is making us crazy, and there are some challenges that comes with TikTok, and them challenges are dangerous and they end up killing us. So in today's video, we're going to be discussing them TikTok challenges. So let's get into today's video. Yeah.
One of the many problems with TikTok is the fact that in order to go viral, you need to do extremely dangerous stunts at times. Things that may risk your life, your health, and your safety. Now on this channel, I remember I made a video about a year and a half ago discussing some of the dangerous TikTok trends of the time. At the time, going viral was the NyQuil chicken challenge, which if you're unaware of what that is, it's literally teenagers who are cooking their chicken in NyQuil. Yes, you heard me right, in NyQuil. The FDA had to issue an update warning people about the dangers of social media challenges involving medicines. The FDA called the trend unappetizing and very unsafe. Yeah, unappetizing, no kidding. I'm pretty sure I cannot show you guys a picture of the actual NyQuil chicken challenge without risking getting this video taken down. So instead I found this picture, which pretty much accurately represents exactly what it looks like. Now the main thing with the NyQuil chicken challenge, or sleepy chicken, was that when you cook the NyQuil, it releases off a steam. And with this heat, it creates more of a toxic gas that is not safe to be inhaled per se. And that was the real health risk of the challenge, besides just, consuming NyQuil chicken. Which, first of all, bro, some of y'all will do anything besides season the chicken. Like hit it with a little salt and pepper, a little cayenne pepper, a little lemon pepper, you know what I'm saying? Buffalo wing sauce, I don't know, but NyQuil chicken, like that ain't really clocking my tea, bro. What did Justin Bieber say? Since I don't want to talk about this too much, yeah, basically.
Yeah. I remember there was this video of this guy who was dancing on top of a truck and he ended up falling off and dying. Good for him. So if you wanna be famous and you like cloud, you do all this kind of TikTok challenges because you wanna be famous. Motherfucker, if you die, some of us are not going to cry for you. If you die, some of us aren't going to cry for you. We are going to say good riddance. Another useless human being has died. Because you made it yourself. You made yourself to die. So why should we cry and waste our tears on your face, on you, because you died and doing something stupid? Why? And there's this thing of people who will cry for you saying that he was a good person when you died doing a fucking TikTok challenge. If you die, you die. Good riddance.
Basically, you can get drowsy, dizzy, hallucination, liver damage, and you could probably freaking die from inhaling these chemicals. But one thing I forgot to talk about in that other video I made was the Benadryl challenge, which, if you don't know what that is, Benadryl, I think is just like an allergy medicine, right? And the freaking TikTok challenge was just, kids, take as much as you possibly can. And that's just the challenge. The freaking OD challenge. The end my life challenge. That's literally what it is. Like, where's the challenge? Where's the fun in this, bro? Viral Benadryl challenge claims the life of a 13-year-old boy. The teenage boy died after taking up to 14 pills of Benadryl. What is the recommended dosage on this? Assuming that a 13-year-old is probably like 100 pounds or more, it could be 4 tablets, 2 tablets, or 2 capsules. And the little nigga took 14 pills. Little bro, 14? Like, obviously, bro, you're gonna be up there meeting Kobe after that, dude. And actually, how the hell does bro even have access to Benadryl in the first place to be doing this? Okay, he got the idea of watching viral Benadryl hallucination challenge videos on TikTok. If you would have told me at 13 or 14 years old, do you want to hallucinate off of anything? I would have told you, hell no, I'm scared. As a matter of fact, I'm still scared. After he took 12 to 14 pills, he immediately had seizures. No brain scan. There was nothing there. They said we could keep him on the vent, that he could lay there, but he would never open his eyes. He'll never breathe, smile, walk, or talk, he added. Damn, that is just incredibly sad, bro. Again, rest in peace to that kid. A very unfortunate situation. I'm gonna tell you right now, was not his fault. Was the fault of social media peer pressure and low-key, bro, unsupervised social media usage, bro. Put your kids on freaking TikTok kids. Put your kids on the STEM feed. YouTube kids. Because if you think TikTok is bad, wait till they get their hands on freaking Twitter. It gets a whole lot worse. But by the way, parents, if you're watching this video, do not let your kid on Twitter at all costs. Now, with those 2 challenges, those were in the past, right? They died down. But since then, there has still been a rise of challenges that are still taking people's lives. And that's what I want to talk about in today's video. Today, we're going to be talking about the new challenge of dusting. Now, let me take you down a trip through memory lane of last year, okay? There was a viral thing called galaxy gas. Basically, canisters that you can inhale nitrous oxide, which people use to get high. I think maybe hallucinate. I don't know. Actually, we can test, not test.
Yeah, it's like everybody's is trying their hardest to be high. Why would you think that is used for construction, construction, and you're using it to get high? It's like people are smoking petrol right now. They're inhaling the petrol, the gas, if you are an American, bruh. Why would you do that, bruv? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Your people are weird.
What the hell? No, we can check. It cuts off oxygen to the brain and creates a euphoric high that lowers your mental and physical pain. So this shit turns you into like Bane from Batman, turns you into Bruce Banner damn near. I want you guys to pay attention to the fact that this is a whipped cream canister. I could literally go on Amazon.com, eBay.com, Etsy, and order like 100 million canisters of these faster than the freaking Flash can get a woman pregnant, bro. All these listings, 85 bucks, that's all it costs for some strawberry flavor, raspberry, blueberry, vanilla, whipped cream. This is perfect for like Gen Z, bro. No wonder why people got addicted to this stuff. Cause you give them any strawberry flavor, fruity flavor, anything, we sucking on that thing, bro. Pause. Now remember like 2 seconds ago when I told you, pay attention. I told you, pay attention to how easily.
Yeah, it's like if you give them a strawberry shaped, a strawberry flavored poison, they will drink it because it's flavored with strawberry. Yeah. These people will drink anything as long as it's a challenge. There will be a challenge that comes up and say, taste the poison with your fingers. Taste it, put your tongue inside the poison and see if you are going to die. And most people are going to do it because they want to be famous. And they're encouraged by people like us who want to watch because they're stupid enough to do the challenge.
Like 2 seconds ago when I told you, pay attention to how easily accessible it is. With the new thing called dusting, it's also extremely easily accessible. For those of you who have no idea what dusting is, let's go ahead and scroll over to our good old trusted friend, the Urban Dictionary, to define what dusting is. When an old man that can no longer produce semen ejaculates and nothing but dust puffs out of his come out in a cloud. I think grandma and grandpa were doing it last night. Yeah, I'm sure he gave her a good dusting. That is not the dusting we're talking about today. Brief intermission. If you're enjoying the video so far, please make sure you sub to the channel. We are on the road to 200,000 subscribers. Thank you very much. Also, hey Hitlaw, we are currently at 22,000 subscribers. I think last video I made, we were at like 10K, so we gained like 12K since then. So please make sure you go ahead on over to this channel, subscribe, check out the content. It's gonna be linked in the description or linked in the comment section pinned. Thank you very much. Okay, much better. What is dusting? It's the huffing of aerosol products containing, what the hell is this word? Difluorothin. Basically, it's like huffing, so I guess just inhaling cleaning products to get high. So this article is saying that it's not necessarily new. These intoxicants have been used since the early 1800s and perhaps even longer. A 14-year-old can go and buy it off the shelf. Hell, they could buy a case of it if they want to, a pallet if they want to. It's essentially a drug that has no dealer. So what this is people are basically inhaling computer duster. Yes, computer duster. You could probably go to the local Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever you want to get some goddamn computer duster. And I guess to prove that, freaking $12 for a 2-can pack of compressed air duster. On top of that, when you combine it into a TikTok challenge, that's when things get kind of crazy. So crazy, in fact, that an Arizona teen like 2 or 3 weeks ago ended up dying because of this. A girl named Rena, I'm not gonna try to pronounce her last name because I know I'm gonna butcher it. She was 19 and died of sudden sniffing death syndrome. Sudden sniffing death syndrome? What is that? A 2024 Michigan study found that 4% of 8th graders reported using and inhaling in the span of 12 months. 4% of 8th graders. That was just last year. 8th graders are like 12, 13 years old using inhalants, dusting. 3.6 million students enrolled in 8th grade during the 24-2025 year. Yes, I'm using a calculator to do this. Yes, I'm part Asian. Yes.
Truthfully speaking, why are there so many kids who are doing them challenges? Why? Are there any parent supervision where they can to show them why these things that they are not safe? And it's like I'm out of words. I don't know what to say because this shit is just way too stupid for me. Way too stupid. Just like I said, if you die doing a TikTok challenge because you want to be famous, you want to have clout, good for you. Die well. Some of us are not going to be crying for you because you died doing a TikTok challenge. Yes, you died doing a TikTok challenge. That's good for you and your family. At least one less useless person in the world. One less useless person. You're making way for other people who are going to be useful. And now you became useless by dying doing a TikTok challenge. Good for you, bruh. Good for you.
Yes, my math is lacking right now, okay? This is how many 8th graders were freaking huffing last year. 14,400. Let me show you what 14,000 people look like. 14,000 people show up to celebrate 420 in San Francisco. But this is what 14,000 people look like. You see this? You see this? Now imagine those were all just freaking kids. You're telling me that's not grounds to be concerned? Now with the girl Rena who tragically passed away due to the TikTok trend of dusting, to give more full detail on the situation, we're gonna check out a video explaining what really took place.
Teen's death after dusting challenge sparks national warning. Rena O'Rourke, a 19-year-old from Arizona, died after attempting a dangerous social media trend known as the dusting challenge.
The fact that this person just looked like a normal person really just shows that this can happen to anybody. Could happen to me, could happen to you, your friend, your sister, your niece, your nephew, anybody who is just doing things on social media, falling victim to peer pressure from just wanting to go viral and not thinking twice and ended up accidentally, you know, taking their own life tragically.
This deadly activity involves inhaling compressed air from products like keyboard cleaners to feel a temporary high. Soon after participating, Rena suffered sudden cardiac arrest and was rushed to the hospital. Doctors later declared her brain dead due to the lack of oxygen caused by the chemical.
And if you didn't already understand how toxic these chemicals can be, she immediately was rushed to the hospital and they still couldn't do nothing, and she was immediately brain dead because of it. These are not something to play with. These are no joke.
Death shocked her parents, who had never heard of dusting before. They discovered that the inhalant was ordered online and used without their knowledge. Medical experts explain that the gases can displace oxygen in the bloodstream, leading to serious organ damage or death. For many teens, the appeal lies in the fact that it's cheap, doesn't smell, and can't be detected in drug tests, making it even more dangerous. After Rena died, her family made the brave decision to donate her organs, which went on to save 6 lives. Rena's story is a heartbreaking reminder that one mistake can lead to sudden and irreversible death.
Her parents using...
Yeah, at least the stupidity saved the 6 people, yeah. It saved 6 people. I'm sorry, don't make me look like a douchebag. I'm just saying the facts. Those things are written on the back. It's like, if I try to sniff this thing right here, it's written the dangers of it. You can see it even has a flame here to show that it's chemicals. Bruh. She's 19, she's in high school, she knows how to read. Some of you people just think that going to the internet and say that she died, you all of a sudden want us to feel sorry for you. Why do we have to feel sorry for you? You did those stupid shit on the internet for clout. You saw a TikTok challenge, you did it, and then you died, and now people want to be sorry for you. Bruh. If you see a TikTok challenge, please do not replicate that TikTok challenge. Unless it's the dancing challenge or eating challenge. Not fucking drugs challenge where you are going to take chemicals and put them inside your body for clout. Bruh, come on. Some of you are pretending to be smart and yet you are fucking stupid inside your fucking heads.
Her story to spread awareness is one of the best things they can do, you know, the most honorable way for her to be remembered, because unfortunately, due to things like this, people will often just be remembered as that one person who died from doing a silly, stupid trend on the internet. Obviously, every good person deserves more of a legacy, so hopefully she can be used to inspire other people to not do things like this, or her parents can use her name to spread awareness against dusting, huffing, whatever you want to call it. And yes, this is a serious issue because, as we stated before, freaking 4% of 8th graders are doing 8th graders, mind you. That's not even considering teenagers who are like 15, 16, 17, 18. If that many 8th graders are doing it, I promise you 16, 17-year-olds, probably double that are doing this. On top of the fact that TikTok trends are just based on going viral, but going viral is just about doing stupid things. The more stupid thing you do, the more freaking viral you go. If I take a banana and start freaking chewing on it down, up and down, making monkey noises, I'm gonna go viral because, oh, freaking black person is doing that. Dumb, stupid, idiotic things make you go viral, okay? That's like the recipe for success when it comes to TikTok, but it's not worth it, especially when you're risking your health, your safety, and things of that nature. Now, the last trend I want to talk about before we get out of here is the blackout challenge, which I recently learned about, but essentially, it's just freaking choking yourself until you damn near die. So the blackout challenge is also known as the choking game or the pass out challenge. So it involves intentionally restricting oxygen flow to the brain to induce a brief euphoric state or high that occurs when a person faints or nearly loses consciousness. More or less, people are going like this, choking themselves out or choking somebody else out until they're almost dead, and then they're like, no, stop. I feel good. Motherfucker, there's other sensations you can feel that feel great, bro. You ever experienced runner's high? That feeling is second to none. It feels great. You ever ate some goddamn soul food, some cornbread, some fried chicken? The feeling after that, sensational. You want to feel good? Have a freaking pregnancy scare or something that goes positively. Don't do that one, okay? And I guess the challenge is competition or dare to see who can resist passing out the longest under a chokehold. Wow, so sick. This challenge can cause brain damage in less than 5 minutes. And I think I see somewhere that like around up to 20 people died during this challenge. There was a group of parents who actually ended up suing TikTok because TikTok was pushing this on their algorithms. But in my opinion, if I'm the judge, I'm gonna be looking at these parents like, dude, so your kid is on social media unsupervised and you're suing TikTok? Dude, put your kid on STEM feeds. TikTok teens, if that exists. Actually, I don't even think that's real. You know what? On the parent side of things, I wouldn't be surprised if the TikTok algorithm was intentionally pushing things for teenagers to see, knowing full well that they might do it and it's dangerous. But to be fair though, the TikTok algorithm is heavily based on interaction. So if people like the post, people comment on the post, people share the post, it's gonna do well, it's gonna go widespread to people of that demographic, which, you know, any good social media platform is gonna do that. That's why TikTok is so great, because their algorithm is so great. Which leads me kind of into my next point, which is, I know it's tough, okay? We love to see crazy things on social media, okay? That's like the whole essence of social media. But I feel like there needs to be a shift in society interacting with content that is very, very harmful and very, very negative. Because if we keep doing that, that's gonna incentivize more people to try to do things that goes viral. That's why we see things like Blackout Challenge. That's why we see NyQuil Chicken.
Yeah. Some of you people have lost touch with the reality now. You are influenced by TikTok and your attention span is lower than a monkey's. So when you see these types of challenges on the internet, you wanna replicate them and you wanna know how it feels. People are choking themselves to see if they are going to die or not, just to feel that high. Motherfucker, just go and try weed, huh? Why don't you just go and try weed? You're busy doing stupid things now. And this is the end of the video. If you like the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace is out.